Hey, what's up YouTube? I want to talk about an issue that I see with regards to surgery and low back pain. And this is more to do with the post-surgical process. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because there's a client that I am currently working with that had a previous history of low back surgeries, and they became asymptomatic afterwards. After a few months of allowing things to heal, going to physio for a little bit, they were pain-free. But a whole year went by after the surgery, and then the pain came back. They started having issues again. So this isn't just an issue with this client, but I've also gotten this question on my YouTube channel, and this is why I wanted to address it in this video. But the problem is the post-surgical process. So the post-rehab process and what is one doing afterwards. So let's say someone has a disc herniation and they went through physio, chiro, conservative treatment, didn't work for them, and then they opted for surgery. Bang, had the surgery, felt pretty good afterwards, after a few months, but then bang, they had that reoccurrence or flare-up. Usually the issue lies with regards to the person not being educated about their injury mechanism. So using a disc herniation, for example, knowing that flexion under a compressive load, repeated cycles of flexion like in a sit-up or deadlifting with poor technique, doing that over and over again will create a disc herniation. Now, if someone has that microdiscectomy, yes, they may cut off part of the disc, but if this person isn't educated on avoiding the injury mechanism that created their injury in the first place, they're just going to end up at square one again, and maybe they opt for a second surgery, a third surgery, or who knows what, or maybe they look to other forms of treatment or whatever it may be, when really this can have all been solved if they just had the proper education and proper maintenance program post-surgery. Now, often with a post-surgical program or post-rehab program, one may work with a physical therapist, a personal trainer, whoever it may be, where they kind of may implement some corrective exercise and maybe a strength and conditioning program for them to kind of maintain what they have. But people don't follow through with this, or maybe the physio that they're receiving or the trainer they're working with isn't just doing a good enough job to educate them about their back injury mechanism, their pain triggers, what to avoid moving forward, how to prevent this injury from occurring in the future. And then because of that, you have this reoccurrence or this flare-up. And that's where people kind of get into a lot of issues, and then they're wondering why they're getting 2 surgeries, 3 surgeries, or they're still in pain, or they're still going for treatment, maybe going back to physio, whatever it may be. It's when really they never solved the issue of understanding what caused their injury in the first place, and really they just went back to recreating it afterwards, after they felt good of having the surgery. After they felt good from the surgery, they just kind of went back to doing what they were doing, and they injured themselves again. So the whole point being is that the post-rehab process is very important, and if you're someone out there that maybe has opted for surgery or is just maybe a little unsure about things, find a good physio, find a good trainer, find a good strength coach, someone that can develop a good program for you post-rehab, and that can help educate you about how a back injury occurs, specifically your back injury, but can also develop a core endurance spine stabilization exercise program for you, and then maybe that can help identify any weaknesses and address any movement issues or anything along those lines that can help you live a pain-free life and maintain that without creating a future back issue down the road. So I just wanted to bring that up because that's one issue I do see with regards to the post-rehab process after a back surgery, is that people aren't being educated about their injury and they're not following up with a good program afterwards. And that could be due to the surgeon just not being educated about some of those things, or maybe the trainer or physio that they're working with. So just a few thoughts I wanted to share with you guys. I hope this provides a little bit of insight, and hopefully this helps you out a little bit. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below, and I wish you guys all the best and a successful and productive day, and take care.